Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at now the starting group for the visitors and for the Lions. Thomas is out there with Pollard. And it's Reed. And it's Krejci in at the 3 spot. And so off the tip.
On the floor for the visiting team. At center, Alexei Salas. At power forward, Michael Rodman. At point guard, number 3. At the other guard position, number 1.
One thing you've got to do on the floor tonight, box out.
2 elite rebounding teams here, VA, so making sure that possessions count. Work to get the best possible shot you can in the half court, because you know there's not going to be a lot of second opportunities in this one.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Salas, covered by Jokic. Pass to Thunder. Clock at 6. And it's Thomas with the rebound. From behind the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Pass to Rodman. Here's Thunder. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Switch.
Now Reed. Here's Krejci. Pass to Thomas. He can't get that one to fall. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Yep, count it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Yep, that one goes.
No, that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Pass to Salas. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Now here's Thomas. Tight defense on him. Here's Jokic. Count it. 1-for-1 to start the game.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Pass to Salas. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Thunder. Thomas defends. Here's Thunder. That three's off the mark. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. From the baseline. And he connects with a jumper. Thunder's got 5 now. Thunder's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Pollard the pass to Thomas. And he hits it to tie the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. To the middle. Shot from the low post is good. He has 7.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Picked by Reed. This one for 3. Thomas, that's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Inside. Pass to Salas. The rebound by Pollard. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Home team, Pollard, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Thunder. From downtown. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Pollard. Now here's Jokic. Here's Krejci. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Thunder. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line.
First team foul.
Brett, how good does it feel as a player when your team really starts to hit its stride?
Well, it's just awesome, B.A., when players understand their role and how locked in that you can be. And there's a whole other level to that when you know going into any NBA contest whether or not you're going to win the game is dependent on what you do. And the opponent has no chance of taking that away from you. That's when you're a championship caliber team.
Here's Ramsey. In his last outing, 8 points for him. To the left side wing. Pass to Rodman. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Ramsey passes to Thomas. Here's Krejci. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Pass to Rodman. Here's Thunder.
Two minutes
It's
remaining.
stolen away.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Ramsey passes to Mitchell. And here's Thomas. Top of the key. That's his 4th miss in 7 shots. Here's Thunder. Thomas defends. Pass to Rodman. Here's Salas. Here's Thunder. Thomas defends. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thunder. We've got 1:08 left now in the first quarter. 4-3. Drops in the 3. He's got 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Thomas. Give him 8. Fires the 3. Nope. Shooting 3 for 8 in the game now. Gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Thunder. Thomas defends.
It'll be a turnover. Home team ball.
Baldwin's checked in for Krejci.
Home team. Number 40. Wally Baldwin.
Gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Ramsey. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your home team, Ramsey. 1 shot.
There's the horn, and it's a close game at the end of 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Now here's Thomas. We've got Mitchell, and it's Baldwin in at the 3. Back to Thomas. Pass to Baldwin. Thomas outside. Jokic with it. Soft touch off the glass. Jokic has got his second bucket on the night.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Thunder. Pass to Rodman. Three-pointer, no good. Shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Here's Thomas. And the layup falls. Thomas has got 10.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Salas. Here's Thunder. Five to shoot. Puts up a deep three. Jokic grabs the board. Here's Baldwin. On the wing, Mitchell. Goes up from the top of the key. And he can't get that one. Gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Salas, covered by Jokic. Pass to Thunder. No good off the glass.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Mitchell. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Thomas, that's good.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago.
A stat every team wants to excel in, three-point shooting. Both of these teams were fantastic from deep last season.
Here's Thunder. Here's Salas, covered by Jokic. Salas misses.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And here's Thomas from the arc. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Now shooting the three ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Down low. Can they get it? Lays it up and banks it in. He has 7.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Pass to Krejci. Here's Pollard. The shot from 20 feet out. The shot comes out. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Players getting bigger and more athletic. Do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Back to Thomas. Jacks up a 3. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now. Got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Thunder, the pass to Rodman. There's a screen. Rejected by Jokic. Thomas, left side. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw no good for Thomas. Gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Salas. Here's Rodman. Here's Thunder. 12 points for him. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Ramsey. And here's Thomas from the arc. He buries it from 3. Thomas has got 13 points in this quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter team.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Fades. Thunder with the bucket. Thunder's got 16 points now.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Thomas outside. Pass to Jokic. Here's Thunder.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Fires it from 18. Uses the glass to drop it in. Thunder's got 20 points.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Thomas outside. Here's Ramsey. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Pass to Rodman. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. To the paint. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Ramsey. He's got 5. Up top, Reed. 32 seconds left in the first half. Ramsey gets the bucket. Ramsey's got 8.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Here's Thunder. 20 points for him. The officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Yeah, free throws were an issue for him in their last contest. He just couldn't find the mark.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Mitchell. And at the buzzer, count it.
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They're up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to...
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You take a look at the home team, they burst out of the gates with a purpose. blocking out the detractors and the haters. People were saying they weren't good enough. Think again.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the home team. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And it's Krejci in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Fires from deep. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Salas. Oh, Jokic with the block. Here's Krejci. Thomas outside. Pass to Jokic. Here's Reed. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Thunder driving in, and he lays it up and in. Thunder's got 25 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Krejci. Back to Thomas. Takes the 3. The shot that time not on target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Pollard. And there's the screen. Takes it inside. Here's Krejci. No good with the triple.
And the third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play.
At the line for the away team, number 3, shooting one.
And it's tied up with that one. Got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Pollard. Pass to Krejci from outside the arc. Can't hit that one.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Here's Thunder. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Shooting it at 52%. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And they double up Jokic. Pass to Pollard. Now here's Thomas. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. Rodman with a rebound. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Down low. Here's Salas. No good with the elbow jumper. Thomas outside. Pass to Krejci. Right wing. Pollard the pass to Thomas to win the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. Thomas has got 23 points.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
All right, this is coming out of the door. Come on and get loud for your Lakers next move.
is checked in for Krejci. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season.
You know, you really didn't want to send either team to the line if you had any ideas about winning.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Thunder. And he's got 28 now. They set the screen. Just 4 to shoot. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. Gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Thomas passes to Reed. Here's Baldwin. Pass to Pollard. Launches it. Buries it from 3. Pollard's got 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Rodman. Thomas with the ball. 23 points in the game. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
At the line for
free throw good. Thomas. Gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Thunder. Step back and fire. And no good, trying to use the glass. Going 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Thomas outside. Stripped away. Here's Thunder. Thomas defends. Here's Thunder. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. Thunder's got 30 points.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Thomas outside. On the wing, Mitchell. And a nice finish on the layup. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
1:52 left in the third. Here's Thunder. Give him 30. And it's good. 2 points. Thunder's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half. Getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and collect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Jokic is checked in for Ford. 1:19 left in the third. And here's Jokic. They set the pick. Misses the jumper. Gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pass to Thunder. "51 seconds left in the third quarter." Shoots. Cans it with nobody near him. Thunder's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Thomas outside. Off the mark there with a three.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Thunder. He's got 34. For the tie. Shot clock at 5. And it's in there. Thunder's got 36 points.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. The floater. Oh, Jokic with the block. And they recover it. Here's Thunder. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Up top, Reed. Pass to Jokic, and Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Thomas, he's checked in for Ramsey. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Reed. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Thunder. Sweet little floater. Thunder's got 38 points.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Back to Thomas. Beyond the arc. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Thunder. Thomas defends. Pass to Salas. Good D by Jokic.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the 4th.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
I'll take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Thomas has got 29 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Rodman. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic just got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Away team foul. Number 4. First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your home team, Ford.
Pollard, the pass to Krejci. Here's Ford. Pass to Thomas. The 3-ball. Sends it home from three-point land. Thomas has got 11 points here in the second half. Got only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Jokic is checked in for Ford.
Jokic.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. He was all alone on that one.
Oh, I'll tell you what. In this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
Pass to Krejci. And here's Reed to the wing, right side. Krejci, the pass to Thomas. Now Reed. Here's Krejci.
Away team foul. Number 1. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Pollard. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
At the line for your home team, Pollard. One shot.
One shot.
Gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Rodman. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First free throw is good.
Number 4. Taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Reed. Thomas outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Fourth personal foul.
On Tuesday, then on Sunday.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Here's Thunder. Just a bucket away from 40 points here.
Hey, B.A., he has been relentless at the offensive end.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul,
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
That one misses.
Number 3, 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Got 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Pass to Krejci, back to Reed. Here's Jokic. Picked by Reed. Jokic passes to Thomas.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Here's Thunder. Rejected. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Thomas.
Away team ball.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Pass to Thunder. High arcing shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Thunder's got 40 points.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Here's Pollard. Thomas outside. Picked by Reed. He shoots it. Thomas misses. Gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Knocked loose. Takes a 3. Counted from distance. Thomas has got 36 points.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line. Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
To the middle.
Away team foul. South. Second personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line.
Good on the first. And that stretches their lead to 8.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 9-point game here. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thunder. Thomas defends. And the shot goes down. Thunder's got 44.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Krejci. To the paint. Here's Reed. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding. Rising up off the ground.
Here's Thunder. Rejected by Jokic. Gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Krejci. They set the pick. Jokic with it. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
3rd team foul.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 10.
Number 3. At the line.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
Here's Thomas. Got a hand on it.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
So they get the victory here at home. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And now, our player of the game.
It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Now the starting group for the visitors. Kerr is out there with ABC, and it's the Cobra, and it's Perry at the 5, down low. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity. So we should be in for a fun one.
And so off the tip, it's the Lions. Now, here's Kerr. Here's Daniel. Buries it from three-point range.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Holmes, that's a screen. Here's Kasparov. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Melo. Sweet little floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. From the wing. No good that time.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Pass to Gill. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Holmes, that's a screen. Drops in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Lions have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Jacks up a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Jemison. 23 points his last outing. Wasted no time on that one. He has 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Kerr. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's the Cobra. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Holmes.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Here's Jemison, defended by Kerr. Count it, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The Cobra's shot is off.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Holmes with a screen on Kerr. And it's all evened up.
Number 8.
Gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Melo. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's the Cobra. Last game he had 28 points. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Kerr. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Perry. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Pass to Jemison. Here's Gill. Tries a 3. The Cobra with the rebound. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
And so here's the home team, trailing by 2.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Here's Melo. Lays it up and banks it in. Melo's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Jemison. To the middle. Here's Gill. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
What an excellent post entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Pass to Melo. Here's the Cobra. For the 3. Offensive rebound. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Gill. Down low. Stolen. It's up a 3. And as it goes out of bounds, the Lions able to keep the ball here. Here's the Cobra. The 15-footer.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Beyond the arc. And Kerr pulls it down. The Lions have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Melo. Here's the Cobra. Back to Kerr. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
.116 left to play in the first quarter. And the foul called on the Cobra.
Daniel.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
Here's Jemison. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gill. Good on the three-point shot. Gill's got 5 minutes.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Daniel, the pass to Perry. Kerr with it. From past the arc. Drills the three-pointer. And the Lions lead by 4.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Jemison. .23 seconds left in the first quarter. For 3. No good that time. Here's the Cobra. To the wing right side. And Melo gets it to go in. And now a 6-point Lions lead.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Lions up by 6. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lions.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Gill. And he can't bank that one in. Shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And for the Lions, we've got the Cobra. ABC is out there with Kerr, and it's Perry in at the 5. Here's Jemison. Inside, here's Holmes, and he uses the glass on the layup. Holmes got his first 2 points of the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
A nice shot by Perry.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Holmes. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
At the line for your home team, number 8. One shot.
And that one misses. And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Defensive. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now, here's Curry. To the paint. Here's Perry. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
It's deflected. And here they come. A nice shot by the Cobra. The Cobra's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lions.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pass to Gill. Here's Jemison. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Here's Melo. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Over to the wing. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Jemison. Fires for 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Now Kerr to the inside. Here's Melo, and Melo slams it in.
Assisted. And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Shoots the 3. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. Here's Jemison. Pass to Gill. Holmes with it. He tries for 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Melo with it. He's got 12. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Jemison. And the foul called on the Cobra. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Pass to Jemison. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Lions.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That was reflected in their assist totals.
Here is Kerr. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Now here's Melo. The 3. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here's what the Lions have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons. Then on Tuesday, the first free throw is good.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Lions have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Pass to Melo. The quick look, no good that time. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Gill. There's the screen. There's the triple. And it's Melo with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the Lions, Kerr. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Kerr. That one misses, and he goes in for the dunk.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Jemison. Gill with a screen on Kerr. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's the Cobra. 8 points for him. Melo dishes to Kerr. It's blocked, and he gets it back. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Kerr's got 6.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Jemison. 1:25 left in the first half. Out of bounds, the Lions now with possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
There's 1:17 left here in the second. Pass to the Cobra. Here's Melo. Count that bucket. He's got 14.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Gill. To the paint. Looking to end the run. Bank shot. No good.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Here's Melo. Drops it in from 11 feet. Melo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. Shot clock at 6. Holmes with a screen on Kerr from outside the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 20. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lions lead by 16. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
45. your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. And measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC. And looking ahead tonight, here are the upcoming games we're looking forward to. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Pass to Jemison. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. They've got ABC, also Kerr out there, and it's Perry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Jemison. There's the pick. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Kerr. And the rejection by Holmes. To the middle. Here's Jemison. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Jemison's got his second basket of the night. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Now here's Melo. He's tightly guarded. Yes, that goes in. Melo's got 18 points.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Pass to Gill. High, arcing shot, and there it is for him. 27 points for him.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Pass to Melo. Here's the Cobra. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Inside. Now here's Melo. He's guarded closely, and he gets it to go. Melo's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Offline with his three.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Takes it in.
Oh. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Holmes with a screen on Kerr. Off target from three-point range. Back to Holmes. Down low. Another shot. And the layup is good.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Back to Kerr. Pass to Melo. Kicks it out to Kerr. There's the three. That shot misses.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
To the paint. Here's Gill. Off with the layup.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Where the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Kerr kicks to Melo. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Kerr's got his 7th assist here tonight. Gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Gill. Here's Jemison. And that one, good. He's got 31.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's the Cobra. 8 points for him.
2 minutes.
Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 6th rebound on the night. .141 left to play here in the third. Here's Gill. 5 points in the game. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Back to Kerr. Pass to the Cobra. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Melo slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lions.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Good on both. The Lions have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Jemison. 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. Kasparov. He gets it in there. The Lions have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's the Cobra. 8 points for him. Takes the three. That shot off. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Lions. They're up by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Come on, fans. It's the fourth quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. To the inside. Here's Melo, and he converts the layup. Melo's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And for the Lions, they've got Kerr. He's out there with ABC, and it's Perry in at the 5. Now, here's Kerr. To the Cobra. Now here's Melo. To the middle. It's tipped. Holmes with the steal. Here's Jemison. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. The Cobra with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Holmes with a screen on Kerr. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Inside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Daniel. Gill with the rebound. Gill's got 4 rebounds in this game. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Number 8, shooting 1.
The Lions have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Melo. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Kerr's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Holmes. To the inside. Here's Jemison. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
Gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. To the paint. Here's Melo. And he banks in the layup. Melo's got 36.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pass to Jemison. Here's Gill. Here's Jemison. From deep. It's hauled in by Perry. Perry's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Home team ball.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Jemison, and the foul called on the Cobra. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Here's Gill, pass to Holmes. Takes a 3, sinks the triple. He has 40.
He is just self-willing this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Kerr outside. Pass to Melo. Launches a 3. Gill with the rebound. Gill's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 5-point Lions lead.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to the Cobra. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Gill. Holmes with a screen on Curry. And it's off from 3-point range.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And the rejection by Holmes. Here's Jemison. From 11 feet away, and it's good, 2 points.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave it wide open.
And here is Melo. Here's Daniel. No good on the triple. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. It's tipped, and they get it back.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
At the line for your home team, number 8. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And good aggressive basketball in that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Driving in, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Lions, Daniel. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Here's the Cobra. 1:10 left in the fourth. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Lions, Kerr taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And Brian Keefe wants to take a timeout.
Get loud, man.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Holmes. Basket good.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Fourth team foul. Shooting for the Lions, Daniel at the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from deep. And it's Melo with the rebound. Pass to Kerr. It's the Lions picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.